A symphony of feathers and paws. The NatureNest Episode 5.
Today on our NatureNest YouTube channel, we are featuring two majestic bird species of hornbills in Sri Lanka. Hornbills are a distinctive group of medium to large sized birds known for their large bills, mostly adorned with a casque on the upper mandible. The casque function varies among species but is generally thought to play a role in sexual selection, sound resonance, and species identification. Hornbills have strong neck muscles and fused neck vertebrae to support their heavy bills. There are about 60 identified species of hornbills spread across Africa and Asia. The Sri Lankan grey hornbill species, Osycirus gingalensis, is endemic to the island, and the resident Malabar pied hornbill species, Anthracoccus coronatus, can also be found in other parts of South Asia. Locally, they are known as Alucadatta and Porocadatta respectively. The grey hornbill can be easily distinguished from Malabar pied hornbill by its lack of casque, a projection on top of the bill. While the Indian grey hornbill and Sri Lankan grey hornbill share similarities in appearance and ecological roles, their distinct distributions and subtle anatomical differences set them apart as separate species adapted to their respective environments. Adult grey hornbill has an average length of about 50 cm and a wingspan of about 60 cm. Malabar pied hornbill is bigger with an average length of about 75 cm and a wingspan of about 90 cm. Grey hornbill has grey wings with black primary flight feathers, a grey back, and a brown crown. Its long tail is blackish with white sides, and the underparts are white. Its long, curved bill with no casque differentiates it from other species of hornbills. Sexes are similar, although the male is a little bigger and has a cream-colored bill. The female's is greyish with a cream stripe. Malabar pied hornbill mainly has a black plumage apart from its white belly, throat patch, tail size, and trailing edge to the wings. The bill is yellow with a large, mainly black casque. Females have white orbital skin, which the males lack. Juveniles have no casque. Malabar pied hornbill generally has a larger and more robust bill compared to the Sri Lankan grey hornbill. The nesting behavior of both species of hornbills in Sri Lanka underscores the species' reliance on large, mature tree cavities and the significant role of both parents in ensuring the safety and development of their chicks. Deforestation and losing mature tree cavities is one of the major threats to hornbill conservation. Both species of hornbills are monogamous. The breeding seasons for Sri Lankan hornbills vary slightly between species but generally fall between February to June. The hornbills typically lay 2 to 3 eggs per breeding season. The incubation period lasts about 25 to 35 days. Hornbills have a rather intriguing way of raising a brood. Once the female enters the nest cavity to lay eggs, the male and female work together to seal off the entrance to the nesting hole with a mixture of mud, droppings, and fruit pulp, trapping the female inside. The male leaves a narrow opening, just wide enough to transfer food to the mother and chicks. Mother throws the droppings of the chicks and other waste outside through the opening to keep the nest clean. This ensures the safety of the female and the chicks until they are ready to fledge. During the incubation period, the female molts and grows new feathers before emerging from the cavity. Molting inside the nesting cavity is a unique and effective adaptation that provides female hornbills with a safe and efficient way to undergo feather renewal while also caring for their eggs and chicks. Once the chicks are grown, the female and male break open the sealed entrance and the female comes out to start foraging together with the male to feed the chicks still in the cavity. The nestlings fledge about 12 days after the female emerges from the nest. The total nesting period for both species is about 3.5 months. Hornbills have a varied diet primarily consisting of fruits but also including small animals like lizards, tree frogs, and insects. By consuming fruits, they play a crucial role in seed dispersal, helping to maintain the health of the forest ecosystem. Their diet diversifies depending on the availability of food sources in the environment. The Sri Lankan grey hornbill is widely distributed across various forested regions of Sri Lanka, from lowland rainforest to dry zone forest. Due to deforestation, they have also adapted to living in home gardens, agricultural lands, and occasionally urban areas with adequate tree cover, resulting in significant fruit crop damage in certain parts of the island. Malabar pied hornbill is primarily distributed across the dry zone forests of Sri Lanka, favoring areas with abundant fruiting trees near water sources. They are commonly found in national parks and protected areas, which provide safe havens from habitat destruction. Sri Lanka's hornbills, including the Sri Lankan grey hornbill and the Malabar pied hornbill, typically live in pairs or small family groups. During the breeding season, they are often seen in pairs as they focus on nesting and raising their young. Outside of the breeding season, they may form small flocks, especially when foraging for food. These flocks can consist of family groups or multiple pairs coming together. Sri Lankan hornbill's lifespan in the wild is not extensively documented but is estimated to be around 20 years. In captivity, they live up to about 30 years. Let us now listen to the recorded grey hornbill sound. Now let's listen to the Malabar pied hornbill sound. Conservation efforts are essential to maintain their natural habitats, supporting the continued existence of these remarkable birds. According to IUCN categorization for the conservation status, Malabar pied hornbill is considered near threatened and grey hornbill status is presently considered as least concern. The IUCN, or International Union for Conservation of Nature, is a global organization dedicated to the conservation of natural resources. Founded in 1948, the IUCN brings together governments, civil society organizations, and experts to work on nature conservation and sustainable development. It is best known for its IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, which assesses the conservation status of plant and animal species worldwide, providing valuable information on their risk of extinction. Sri Lanka, a tropical island in the Indian Ocean, boasts an incredibly rich avian tapestry, characterized by its high diversity and endemism. The island's varied ecosystems, ranging from rainforest to dry zone forests, wetlands, and coastal regions, provide habitats for a wide variety of bird species. Sri Lanka is home to approximately 500 bird species, including both resident and migratory birds. Of these, around 35 species are endemic, found nowhere else in the world. The avian tapestry of Sri Lanka is a vibrant and integral part of the island's natural heritage. With its remarkable diversity, Sri Lanka is a birdwatcher's paradise, and a crucial area for avian conservation. Protecting and preserving the diverse habitats of the island is essential to ensure the survival of its unique and beautiful bird species. We hope you enjoyed yet another captivating episode on NatureNest, and soon we will bring you another intriguing video showcasing the tapestry of Sri Lankan nature. Bye for now.